when you're organizing your warehouse inventory, there's a couple of things that you need to take into consideration. You can't just take random parts and throw it in different places because it doesn't make sense. If you're in strictly storage, you're going to want to look at your fastest movers and your slower movers, and also pay attention to the weights of the products. Fast movers, let's say that you are an alcohol facility, right? And you know that Seagram 7, super popular, right? It is flying off the shelves. That's something that you want to have easy access to. But you have, let's say, Templeton, and it moves slower, right? You're shipping a pallet or two a day, every couple of days. You don't need that right by you, right? It doesn't need to be as accessible because it's going to go out the door slower. Same thing with production. If you have a specific type of shelving unit that you build that you are shipping, 300 of them a day, you want all of the parts that make that shelving unit up close, accessible, down low, right? It's gonna move quick. But you have another style of shelf that you get an order for it once every 6 months. It gets hidden in the corners, it's not something that you need to take up the prime real estate in your building for. It's chilling in the back 40. If you have fast movers, then they should typically be stored lower down on your racking or in a highly accessible area. Your slower movers, you tend to put, further back, hidden in the shadows, or higher up on your racking. Same thing to take into consideration is the weight. Heavier stuff, you do not put a pallet that weighs 3,000 pounds on the topmost rack. It is highly dangerous. You take it and you put it on the lower racks, right? Because you don't want a 3,000 pound pallet to fall on someone. It's going to crush them and kill them. And then that's just strictly storage. If you're looking at production, if you have one line that utilizes part number 1, 2, 3, you don't want it to be stored at the other end of the warehouse. You want it to be close to them so that when they have to refill their bins or whatever they use to store those items at their workstation, it's very accessible. They can get it quickly.